almost turned it on without turning the mic on, so anyway, I noticed. So welcome if you're here all the time. Love you, appreciate you, all that jazz. Welcome if you're new. Everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. Meaning, although I use a lot of cards, my intention is always sending out healing light codes, prayer, just general clearing, spell work, black magic, other words, otherwise known as manipulation. To me, it's all the same thing. So, I'm tired today, like I thought it was going to be, because if you watched the live streams last night, I was like, oh, I'm going to be tired tomorrow, mainly because I'd done quite a bit of exercise, like, different bits and bobs that I've never done that much in one day. So I'm tired, but not like, I don't know, like I'm not really sore or anything, I'm walking about and stuff. So, but I'm having a PJ day. So I'm having a PJ day until a lovely Zoom session with one of you guys. So, or rather one of you gals, but you guys, you know what I mean? So, hey you guys, the goonies. Right, so I just felt the need to give a bit of the sage there. I usually do it before I come on, but a bit around me. Yeah, so this is the trauma release videos that I've been doing for, well, it's 8 days now. Yeah, started on the 1st. So we're still in the energy of the 7/7 portal. I was just reminding myself what I said on the shorts for today. Again, although they're timeless, I have noticed a theme when I'm working with clients and, just in general, what I'm tuning into is it is real time for some people. So the biggest thing that I'd said at the end of it, came right at the end of the shorts, was it was a card that was, I'd already been channeling about karmic endings and karmic situations, because Capricorn full moon always brings that. Capricorn full moon is, bear with me guys, my words might get a little bit muddled. It is approaching Mercury retrograde. But you see, now I'm totally getting lost for words. So that is when they're telling me this is a group of masculines that are coming forward to their feminines, are trying to find the words. So, but yeah, basically it was the card that I pulled out after saying all of that was, I'm ready. I'll leave my partner. It's been over since I met you. So it's like, oh, it's always big drama with that card. But so, whatever. It can mean exactly what the card means, or it can mean someone's leaving, karmic situations of anybody that was holding them back. It doesn't need to be somebody's literally leaving a karmic relationship to go to a twin flame relationship. Although, like I say all the time, it can be that way. It just absolutely can be that way for some people. If somebody wakes up and they're not happy and they realise where they want to be, it's life, it's going to happen to some people. So it's the way the cookie crumbles. It's about making sure you do things the right way though. So spraying some Florida water there too. So like I said, I'm just mentioning that because it'll be interesting if that card makes an appearance again. So also the card that came up for today's, oh no, wait a minute. That was actually the one, that's like a preview. That was actually, no, was it? No, I think it was. I can't remember now because I've just uploaded the one for Wednesday. That's either Wednesday's one or it is Tuesday. I think it is. I think the gossip, I mentioned gossip. So I'm wanting to see if that card comes out. I mentioned gossip because of the picture, the 3 parrots. So I want to see if the gossip card comes out. But yeah, so basically Divine Feminine, this card is all about the sacral chakra. You know your self-worth, whether you're a woman or a man. You've worked through all the doubt, fear, worry, your own traumas. It doesn't mean that you're not still doing that, by the way. We've all got stuff we need to work through. But ultimately, you went from feeling unworthy to feeling worthy. This is kind of like, why me? And then you go to, why the fuck not me? Do you know what I mean? We're all worthy. So, and this is also where the divine masculine is rising quickly to match the same frequency. It's actually very scarily similar to what I channeled on the very intense Scorpio. Sorry, yeah. See what I mean? It's not a mistake I said that. It was Sagittarius 9th house. It was meant to be because, so everything to do with the Sagittarius energy, but it felt Scorpio. And again, I'd say it's Jupiter, oh fucking hell, Juno and Scorpio and Black Moon Lilith and Scorpio that was making it feels way intense. But anyway, I haven't watched it back, but I don't need to remember it was intense. So what have we got here? And welcome to all the new chatters. I like that there's a few new people that are joined that are chatting and stuff. I love you lurkers as well that are lovers, but you know, like as in you're not haters. But it's nice when people talk, right? So what have we got? What have we got for the masculine? Gossip, I knew it. That's why they made me say it. I knew it was going to come out. So notice how, so look, releasing gossip. How much has that come out? So the masculines are releasing gossips, basically. The masculines are, well, at least being guided to release anybody that has turned them against their own twin flame, their own divine feminine. And when I mean turn them against, it just means people that don't get it. Like, you know, like, or turn them against, just encourage the person to stay away from you for whatever reason. And a lot of them don't even have a good reason, you know what I mean? Or it's reading the room wrong, whatever, reading the situation wrong. But yeah, the masculine's basically being released. This is karmic endings because it's a woman standing in a graveyard. And this is the card about, like I said, everyone's gossiping about that person because they're really different. They're doing something different. But in this case, because this is on the masculine side, I think the masculine's having to release the people that are gossiping about them too. So this is not just like about the feminine. It's like the masculine's having to sort of claim space and go their own way. And, you know, because we've got the rejection card there, I feel it's the same story as the other day. In the past, the masculine rejected the union and the feminine, and then they regretted releasing that. And this is the higher awareness that's coming in at the crown chakra with the 7/7 portal energies, the 7th chakra. So yeah, it's all big stuff. Right, okay, that's enough cards from that deck. So let's now shuffle these and see what comes up. Always interesting though when the same cards come up, because remember I used these cards, I'm just trying to remember, was it, I think, God, that seems like it was 2 years ago, but I think it was only the build up to last Christmas. I think it was every day December I done this. Fuck, actually, I did, that's what it is. I did do it 3 years ago, every day December, and that's in a playlist. And then I done it again last year. But it was so interesting how the same cards kept coming up. So we're seeing the same sort of thing. What have we got for a block for the feminines or the masculine's feminine side? Ooh, that normally comes up in the masculine. You're missing opportunities by playing too hard to give someone a chance, right? So addressing the divine feminines first, quite simply, don't cut your nose off, spite your face. Don't kind of, you know, play this person at their own game. If they rejected you, you're going to reject them, kind of thing. I know I don't need to say that, divine feminines, but it is coming up. You know, if you want this person and they approach you, you know, speak your truth. If you still want them, you let them know that you want them. You don't act like you don't want them, kind of thing, because you're the energetic leader. You have to be the mature one. Both people ideally need to be mature, but it's not, we're not on Love Island here. It's not tit for tat. It's not, I've not been tested and all this kind of stuff, because that's the chat they use on that. Just popped into my mind, you know, if you like someone, let them know you like them. But that's more, I would say that's more for the divine masculine. You are worthy. The divine feminine wants you. The divine feminine is more than likely let you know that. Stop playing hard to get, you know, it's time to give this a chance before you say that it's not going to work. If this is what you want, if both people need to want this. Masculine, being, look, that one doesn't come out much. Being guarded. You're lonely because you're aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. So this feels like it's very much picking up on what I've spoken about before. Well, actually, that's what I channeled on the shorts for today's energy too. When I say today, it's just the one that, you know, where I read the affirmation, but it's quite scarily the same energy I said about heart activations. So I feel, yeah, the 7/7 portal has really opened up a lot of hearts. So let them into your heart, very masculine. And don't pretend to be too busy. Too busy. You're being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for your partner. Yeah. So again, that's fear. Provided there isn't other karmic situations, which, to be honest, without even using the cards, I can feel that there is major hold-ups with karmic situations, like people responsibilities and stuff like that. So take whatever resonates. Right. What let's just use these cards in. Can you actually tell us? So that's the block that, like I said, because this is trauma release, you've either worked through the blocks or the trauma of not feeling worthy, and now it's about you've done the hard work, so don't push someone away that you do want when they come towards you. And for the masculine, you know, like same thing, you've either already released gossipy fucks, as I like to lovingly call people like that, or you need to release them. And it's, you know, and you need to stop being so aloof and, you know, let the right people in instead of letting people in that hurt you. Okay, so could you tell us where else the divine feminines are at, male and female? Right, so you're not stuck in your head, self-doubt, confusion, free will. So divine feminine is not letting anything, you know, let you like basically I feel that's connected. You're not going to feel less than because this person isn't coming towards you. Like you're standing in your truth and your love, your unconditional love as divine feminine, female or male. Good stuff. What have we got for the masculine? We have, right, Tempress, but that's the twin flame card, but it is the upright. So like reversed, I mean, compromise, self-control, moderation. So this person could be feeling out of balance. Again, it could be all to do with all of this. You know, being guarded. I mean, perhaps this is the group of people that have held back too long. It's, you know, there's people are talking like, what's wrong with this person kind of thing, feeling out of balance. King of Air, knowledgeable, objective, respected. Yeah, again, like in the verse, that's not good. This person wasn't just guarded. They could have come across very, very cold and cutting. But they are single. So whoever I'm picking up on here, or they're planning to be single, whatever this fits in. Contentment, luxury, independence. This person's got the Nine of Pentacles, the thing that they need, the person that they need to make the Ten of Pentacles is you. That's what I'm hearing. But right now they're juggling, and you know that's what I was feeling. Like responsibilities. I meant children, so it's like I do feel there are actual children that, you know, are needing to be prioritised here with some of these situations. Well, all the time, but specifically there's a focus on children. I was feeling. But this can also be your inner child if children are in a factor here. But again, whatever is going on here, it's really upsetting this person. This person's in loss, grief, depression. Look, she's literally crying over the spilt milk. Disappointment, regret, forgiveness. This person's in regret because they didn't close out a karmic cycle in some kind of family situation where it wasn't true love. I mean, fucking hell, it gets worse, guys. Because, you know what I mean? The reason I'm saying that is because this person is grieving, lost, depressed. They didn't finish out a karmic cycle in the past with some kind of family connection. So this could be people that have tried to make it work and work and work, and it doesn't work. Making it work for the kids kind of thing, especially because there's a kid on that. And then that is a very beautiful, true love Two of Cups card, but it's in reverse. So some kind of family situation has broken down or will break down. There's a tower moment. The tower moment was actually in reverse, but yeah, someone's having some big, huge realization that this is not where they want to be. This is not the right thing for anyone involved, even children too. And yeah, like it's just had enough. 10 of burdens. That's why I knew they made me pick up that card, because I bought this deck because I like that card. Overworked, stressed, imbalanced. Remember, burnt out's come out the last few days too. So again, whether you're a man or a woman, this woman's like, I'm just totally fucking done. This is the card where I'm like, that's what my kitchen looks like on a Cancer moon. Usually it seems to be a Cancer moon that happens. So that's why I'm trying extra hard to bloody stay out of that energy, because the sun's in Cancer till, you know, like the 23rd of the month. But yeah, it does take quite a lot out of me, that energy. Right, so I don't know why I only pulled one for feminine. I seem to pull quite a lot of cards for the masculine there, but that all came out. But you know what, I'm actually just going to tidy up as I go, because it's a fucking nightmare when I don't, basically. As far as I can. So let's get these cards. Right, so what's the guidance then for the divine feminines? Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, look at the bigger picture. You know, I know you've went through a lot of pain. I know it's been hard for you to heal what you need to heal and, you know, feel worthy. But look at the bigger picture. You know, sorry to say this, but you signed up for this journey if you resonate with being a true twin flame, and things are coming together. Yeah, confidence is the key to your success. The masculines are in a place of building their confidence. Now, what is very interesting is the next new moon is actually in Leo. So I'm just going to have a quick wee look. It is literally this month, towards the end of the month. Yeah, it's on the 24th. So 24th of July, new moon in Leo could be some key dates with that one coming out. But again, ultimately, king of the jungle, that's the masculines, whether you're male or female, getting their confidence. This person could be building their confidence up before they come forward. And they be real. They want to keep it real. Full moons are significant here. We've got the full moon 2 days from now on the Thursday. Believe in your good luck, Sagittarius. So again, someone's building their confidence up. They're trying to believe that luck is on their side. Believe in the positive. You know, both Sagittarius cards, they're shooting their shot because that's also the masculine emotionally. They're keeping it real though, you know. Conclusions are within reach and they're stepping out their comfort zone to follow their destiny. I think I'll use that for the thumbnail. Right, what else? I'll use those ones. I'm just trying not to knock things over and I nearly did. See, I'm trying not to knock things over and I nearly did. That's a tower moment. You know what I mean? This person's trying to prevent tower moments, but maybe it's one of these things where it's going to upset people either way and the person has to choose themselves. What have we got for the feminine? So much time has passed, but my love grows stronger each day. And look how I did say something like that. You know, it feels like this is people that you've been in this place a long time. So to ask someone to be patient, look at the bigger picture. Uh-oh, that card, mum says hang up. In this case, I think it might be like, you know, karmic partner, mum hang up kind of stuff. But yeah, there's some kind of mother figure that's been standing in the way of this. It hurts my heart to not have you around. I'm sending you signs. Are you seeing them? Yeah, people, oh my God, people are so jealous around us. We have to protect this sacred union. You need to clear and protect your energy now. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting from this. It's definitely like past situations that are preventing people from moving on. Now, when I say past, I'm aware that for some people, if you know, it could be their present. So we've got to be respectful about that. This could be people waking up spiritually in the wrong connection. Well, it's wrong for them now. You know, it might have been right in the past and it's not where they want to be. It's not stepping out of the comfort zone. It's a comfort zone. It's not right for this person. So it's about all the people in that place, whether you're a man or a woman, because I've helped more women actually in that place than men. But you know, where it's like not happy, there's kids involved. You try for the kids, but ultimately you have to move on because you're really deeply unhappy. So I feel that's just, you know, that's what I'm tuning into just now. I felt it before I started this. So in family, anything is going to come up because it's Cancer season, as I keep saying. So what have we got from this deck now? The cards I pulled out for yesterday was I'm leaving from this deck, which is quite interesting. So now, that's kind of nuts, right? Because I wondered, when I was shuffling my cards, I saw the one about spirit babies. So if you've never... oh, it's just this... oh, fuck, look, there's loads, right? But I did see it. It was like, our spirit babies talk to me. I wonder if you see the signs too, something like that. So, and remember, that isn't always what it sounds like. That isn't always that you're due to have kids in this life. It could be that, like, you know, you've got children from past lives that connect with you. Because whenever I've went to mediumship readings, it's crazy. I'm like the Pied Piper. I've got tons of kids in spirit. I've got kids in spirit that aren't mine that like to talk to me from just walks of life, all walks of life in this lifetime and other lifetime. But I've also got yeah, it's hard to explain, but there was once a picture I've got, and there was an orb, and when we zoomed in on it, it was a picture of a very old-fashioned little boy, creepy as fuck. And then I went to a medium, and they tuned in, like I didn't tell the medium that, and then they described. So this stuff is real. But anyway, this must be for people that you are of childbearing ages and stuff, and you're on the same page. Have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent. I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. So this is so interesting because there's a lot of family shit coming up in this, because I'm picking up strongly that somebody has got trouble with an existing family, you know, and it's, yes, it can be older family like mums and dads and siblings and stuff like that, cousins, whatever. But it was more strongly feeling like it was a family that somebody has with someone else and kids and stuff like that. So take it as it resonates. But so it seems quite confusing bringing in have my kids, but it's like... whatever, it'll make sense to you, it's meant to. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Attention to others, it was in reverse. So I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed, and I don't feel whole without it. So it's going to be the vibe that this person does not feel whole with the attention they get from others now. They crave your attention because they're missing you. I miss you, I wish things were different. You see, I wish things are different. It's kind of given Yeah, that is kind of given. Look, father wounds. My father is kind of given. I wish things were different. Is given somebody stuck in something else, you know. So this could be people with young children, or children on the way, and you know, it's all things like that. It feels so again, all of that is kind of confusing because, but whatever. So, right, okay. So what have we got? Inner child stuff because the time's going to run out. I think the time's running out here too. This person feels like they need to make a move. It's never truly the end, beloved. In this, everything will be okay. So the feminine saying the masculine, it's never, it's not, it wasn't over. It still isn't over. That's what Noah says to Ali, but it's like, it's never over. You know, and then, like I said that in the live stream last night, it is never over with twin flames. I'm sorry to say that because I know it can be awkward for karmic anyone, but it is a fact. I would not want to be a karmic energy with somebody that's a twin flame out there. Hell on earth for them, if you know, because they'd feel it. The masculine is setting boundaries with people. Claim your power and know your value today. It's okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on truth. So there could be something here. Look, let go of the past. Oh my God, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm saying what the fuck because if you're here all the time, whenever 18 and 21 come out together like that, that's a big message because I'm the 18th of a month and my twin flame is the 21st of a month. So to me, this is feminine, masculine energy. That doesn't happen all the time, so that feels quite significant. It feels like a real alignment, mirroring. But yeah, the masculine feels misunderstood about something. So something could have been perceived wrong about how this person feels about you. But they're trying to let go of the past, and it's time to envision a new story. So yes, you'll know what bits and bobs resonate for you, or you'll find out, whatever the deal is. What have we got with these cards? Because we've only got, well, we've got, what, 6-7 minutes on this. What have we got? Right, so there's a breakthrough coming, Divine Feminine. You've been moving through your karmic stuff and feeling the heat, because, whoa, what was that? Kundalini activation. That's hilarious. Kundalini activation leapt out. I saw it and then it jumped out. So I feel you feel the heat rising between you and your twin. You feel that there's a union coming. You feel there's a conversation. You've been clearing your karma, therefore it's really assisted them in clearing their karma. Saint Germain energy, very strong around. I wouldn't be surprised that card leaps out again. Like I'm saying, I just actually I only published it today, but I channeled the wee light code activation, which actually landed at the 144 as well. So a wee violet flame cleared in there for the 7-7 portal. Yeah, look, that's nuts. Perception is not always based on truth. It's okay to be misunderstood. Beyond illusion, change your perception. Neptune just recently gone retrograde is changing this person's perception. They're being able to see through the manipulation that was around them, the gossip. Don't know what I'm going to use for the... and of course it just comes out when I said it. That's nuts. Again, if you're new, they just speak through me. Master Alchemist, Violet Flame. So again, I also feel this is a lot of the masculines actually getting in touch with their own connection to like the Violet Flame energy. Some of you might feel extremely connected to that, like myself, and it's really fast tracking you. The chosen one, fast track to ascension. This person's going through rapid ascension, becoming a high priest or priestess, coming into their personal empowerment. That other card said something like that. Let's get some of these cards before the time runs out in case that card comes out again. So, I don't know if I'm going to remember all the ones that come out, but what else is a masculine wanting to say? I need to tell you the truth. Yeah, this person does need to clear up everything, basically. I wish you were here with me, or I wish I was there with you. Person's missing you. They already said that and they're coming. I'm sorry for everything I said and did. I promise I'll make it right between us. I'm coming back. I mean, that's the vibe we got because I underestimated how important you are in my life. That has come out the last 3 videos. So I just saw She Knows when I was shuffling. Where is it? I just saw it. It didn't come out, but there it is. She knows. She knows about us. How can she not? You're the one I want. I'm being careful enough to do it right way. I'm actually gobsmacked that I kept saying I felt that kind of energy going on. So remember, she knows can be anyone. That doesn't need to be someone present. That could be like a past person that won't be happy, or that could be like a family member. But I mean, it more gives a present person. I'm processing. I'm working out what to do to say, how to do it. That's why I need time. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. I want to apologise. I need your forgiveness. I don't think that one's going to be right if that ties in with it being with someone else, because, well, for obvious reasons. I hate seeing you with them again. I feel this, that's what I mean. I feel that somebody's, sorry to say, but kind of stuck with someone else, worrying that they're going to be seeing you with other people at some point, and they don't want that to happen. Sacrifice. Someone sacrificed their own happiness. They've sacrificed true love, and it feels like because they've got, a family elsewhere, that they've felt they've had to put, time and energy, and they couldn't just up and leave. It's like young children. Somebody couldn't just up and leave. But setting a solid foundation is what they're doing for looking after the people that they need to, and for coming towards this. Whoever this is for. Disagreements, agree to disagree. Because again, I set the intention. I wanted to pick up on, I don't want them to follow on from one another, but they might for some people. There's something you've had a disagreement about in the past, but this person's hoping to compromise. Compromise is not submission. Yeah, there's some kind of stake. Again, that's what I'm getting from all this kind of gossip and confusion, illusion, manipulation. Somebody has made some kind of mistake. They need to be honest about that. It feels like that, it feels like, again, this triangle. Somebody's listened to karmic energies, right? Evaluate your emotions to make a firm decision. Somebody has evaluated the situation and they're leaving the past in the past, but it was part of their karmic lessons. Love teaches many lessons. Again, this person listened to wrong people. Chemistry and talk. Again, I feel like it's maybe something like you've got a really strong sexual connection, and it's like people that have been jealous have tried to drum it into this person or you that that's all it is, and it's like this person is like, nah, that's not all it is actually, because nobody was there when it was just us kind of thing. There's a connection. Yeah, look, there's abundance that could be there. 88, that's the twin flame number. This is where my abundance, my happiness lies. All the signs and synchronicity lead me to that. Even 87, 88, it's all in sequence. Pink, self-love. Purple, crown chakra. Therefore, I want to put in the effort. I want to dead a situation. I want to put the death card to the environment that I'm in. It's not where I'm meant to be. I'm not feeling it. I'm wanting to be independent. November could be significant. I want my happy ending, and my happy ending is simply not where I am. There's deceptive energy here. I don't actually trust the person that I'm around. So I don't know if that's in an actual karmic relationship. Someone doesn't trust them, but they're seeking the truth and they're seeking a new beginning is what's coming from that. Yeah, completion. Look, it's the end of a karmic cycle. It's coming out so strongly. Relationship change. These cards are scarily on point, aren't they? And someone's trusting their intuition. They're having compassion for all involved, but there's a domestic harmony, which it doesn't feel like there is. This person's trying to keep the peace, but there's a rebirth coming. There's healing. This person surrendered to their feelings, and that's what I mean. That's the only way I can put it. It's going to cut off, but it just feels like somebody's needing, they know that they need to put an end to something that's not, because they want to take a courageous leap into the unknown towards whoever this is, makes of freedom. Healthy space and room to breathe is what this person's had, and they miss you. They want to talk. They're following their spirit soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. If this cuts off, it cuts off. They had to let nature take its course, let the situation unfold naturally. But they've come to the conclusion you're their best friend. Responsibilities were holding this person back. I've said it the whole way through. Friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. Romance interrupted. Duties come first. Again, I feel this person had young children. Could be now, but it's like someone's got young children that they couldn't just up and leave. Their conscience wouldn't let them, or, it's whatever it's the situation is. Burning desire, flames of passion ignite, but this has just taken over too much. This person is coming back from the past, an old flame returns. They know that you're their soulmate, they're your soulmate, twin flame, divine timing. The separation's coming to an end. They've recognised who you are, twin flame connection, reaching out. They're going to expect a call or a text from your person interest. I was laughing because the girl on Love Island last night said, "Oh, this is my tattoo. I'm going to get another part to it when I meet my twin flame." And I was just like, look, it's not her fault, but it's fucking TikTok's fault. I'm not even on that, but I can't stand it. It's like, people just think that anybody can be a twin flame. No, it's not like that. Soulmate would be the better use of the word in that way. Twin flame journey is a very unique journey with a lot of pain, and you just know. You don't go looking for them. You just know. You know what I mean? Again, this person's a little bit out of balance. It's already come out with the other tarot deck because of what's going on, but their luck's changing, or they're actually going to take actions to their wish fulfillment. But it just feels like it's quite complicated because they can't get over you. The past soulmate, that's the soulmate card too. They know you're your soulmate. It's come out with all these cards. They're going to be passionately coming towards you, very soon. Making plans, that's the guy that's having a coffee before he sets off. It's going to cut off soon. This person's got serious commitment on their mind towards you. So obviously that's going to differ from what people's situations are. They're coming towards the Queen of Wands. I would say it's a King of yeah, they've been in Hangman long enough. It's going to cut off. They're dropping the burdens and they're... Oh, it's letting me record more. That's hilarious. So that was the last card on the bottom of the deck, the Dirty Dancing card. So I'll add this on. Basically, this person is dropping the burdens. They've had enough time in Hanged Man. They're serious about this. Like I said, the full moon this week is about commitment. Doesn't need to be the big scary commitments of engagements and marriage and all that jazz. But it is... Oh, sorry, I had the mic down here. But it's yeah, maybe it's a drop the mic moment because it was nearly dropping out of my hands. But yeah, that's ultimately... This person's made their choice. They've been delayed. It feels like they had responsibilities. It's come up. It came, I said it before it came up, but this person's dropping the burdens that aren't responsibility. There's things that they have been too responsible for that aren't their responsibility, and it's like we're all responsible for our own happiness. And I feel that's the secrets that are coming out. So I'll leave that there. So please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.